Yeah, today I'm going to show you guys how to use your smartphone to control a GoPro camera. So here's my GoPro Hero 3 on a tripod, and what I do here is, first of all, I start it. Okay, and then I start the Wi-Fi. So once it starts blinking, it's active. Oh, cool. But now we'll just point it like this. And I'm at a hotel in Niagara Falls, and this is my Samsung Note 3. And I understand that any kind of phone can work with this. So basically the GoPro has this free app, GoPro. You just get it for free from the store, from the Google store. And first time it can be a bit tricky, but I set up this network, and now it's, as soon as I click Wi-Fi, it finds this and connects automatically. And then I just start the program, and I click Connect and Control, and there you go. So what you see on screen, on the screen of my smartphone, is a live picture. See the car now, right? And the best part about this is that, you know, because this thing has such a tiny screen, where is it? Somewhere over here? I don't know. It's impossible to use that one for settings. So what I like to do is here, you know, when I'm shooting something, I want to make sure that, like for example now, see the mode is WVGA, which is 480p, and it can only be available in wide, and we can even press this record button to start recording. But just want to show you, you can see what I really find useful is that I can play with all these resolutions and angles, right? For example, I don't want 120 frames per second, I want 60, and 480p on this camera only gives you wide angle, but if you go to 720, like regular 720, you now have a choice of wide, medium, and narrow. And by the way, let me show you how it looks now. See? So that's what the picture looks now. We see part of the red roof on the right. We don't see anything on the left, right? So this is wide. And there's a big ravine in there with the river. So, but sometimes some objects are, you know, quite far, right? So I can make them bigger by going with the medium angle. You see now the roof kind of like disappears, and the trees become bigger, right? And then I can even go to narrow, and again, you see, check my settings with like this. Now you hardly see the road, which is over there, and I'm using my Flip HD for this, and you hardly see the roof. So it's all depends on, you know, what you want to shoot, right? And when I'm shooting myself, it's really great to check that I am in the picture, because, you know, you may be shooting something and then, or talking for 20 minutes, and then you get the video and it turns out you were not in the frame. So this super view, for example, see, super view, of course, it's only wide, because that's why it's called super view. It's super wide angle, and it's much worse than, you see, you have this distortion of vertical objects, but now it almost shows you the left part of my window. So now it's much wider, but all the objects in the distance are much smaller. Alright, and this is the red button, right? So you can start recording. But I put it in my back pocket when I was riding a bike, and the connection was lost. So they say it's a whole bunch of feet, but in reality you gotta keep it close to your GoPro. But that's what, so you can control all these options here, right? So all the settings that you normally would use to control from the camera, so you can use your smartphone as a remote control pretty much. And you can change metering, see video mode, sound level, like anything you can change on the camera itself, you can change here. So you don't actually need to get that what is it, like $79 for a clip-on display that goes on the back here, because yeah, it's impossible to see anything on that tiny screen. So especially since it's free, I think it's a great application. You know, got a lot of free stuff, right? And I believe it's available, like I mentioned, not just for Android, but for iPhone. So check it out. Thanks for watching. I'm SERGEI DRATCHEV in Niagara Falls, Ontario.